Yeah. Testing, 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 testing. Hello. Hi. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Every sound is annoying me right now and I'm overstimulated. What was I saying? Anyway, in a totally normal way, welcome to my channel. I'm CourtneyQuarantine, your host. I'm a full-time content creator, writer, streamer, makeup artist, and today I'm gonna do some makeup. Woo! I'm feeling alive and I'm feeling anxiety, so here we go. I'm also just feeling very excited because I'm gonna be using a new palette today, a new release, which is from one of my favorites, Unearthly. If you can tell from the title, you already know what I'm gonna be using, and I'm just like literally giddy with excitement. If you are returning, hey bestie, hey! Thank you so much for being here. It really means a lot. I'm so happy to see you. I love filming these videos. I love editing these videos. I love making these videos, and I love doing these looks. So truly from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. But seriously, if you are new here and you want to hang out, you want to vibe, you like more alternative, you like a little grunge, you like a little goth, you are... I actually don't know. If you like a little bit of yapping, consider subscribing. And if you think you're subscribed, I would double check because you never know. YouTube could just be showing you my looks because they just like, they feel the vibe. Maybe they're like, you know what? Here's a little nudge to just like watch their content. You could like it or not. Any hoopst. Without further ado, I am going to get into the look, and I'm just going to open this because I can't wait. I've been seeing stuff on this for so long and it's finally here and I'm so excited. Also, Unearthly did send this to me, so Unearthly, thank you so much. I'm going to give a little like caveat here. I would not talk about, post about, or use a product that I do not like, that I don't even think that is worth it. And I think maybe sometimes to each their own with content creators. Seriously, what everyone else does is truly none of my business, but when you come here, I want you to know that I'm genuinely excited to use, especially if these are new things, you know what I mean? Like, I'm excited to use this. Could it go horribly? Maybe. Is it a brand that I like and that I feel like I can trust with the quality and the things that I've seen before? Yes. So that's why I feel comfortable like filming this and editing this. That's not to say that I haven't filmed first impressions and simply not even posted them because I'm like, could be better. Could be better, or is this worth, you know, what's the point of this video? You know what I mean? I really, really love the brands and the things that I try, and I really love makeup, but I don't think that everyone needs to go buy every single new launch that exists ever. Number one, because that causes a lot of like weird FOMO and anxiety of just purchasing things. And number two, the normal human being, even the like beauty enthusiast, does not need every single launch. It's incredibly wasteful. It's not even like, it doesn't make a lot of sense with how many beauty brands are out there right now. Just gonna give a little spiel on that. I see a lot of creators talking about this more and more. Makes me really excited. Most recently, I've also heard Miss Megan Robinson talk about it. And my heart, it's so refreshing to hear because it is very daunting. I think I have kind of gotten out of the like, have to get every launch because it's just the rush of it all, where there was never a time though that I was like purchasing every launch. I don't know who can financially do that, but maybe someone who has cheaper rent than me. I don't know. And you know, everyone's business is their own, but I think if we can be better makeup consumers, makeup will be better. Think about it. Think about it, dude. If we are better at consuming and purchasing and making choices about the makeup that we want to repeatedly see, makeup will get better. If you keep buying the crappy brands, even if the quality is good and they're just like a shite company, they'll keep making stuff because they can. Anyway, that's my spiel on that. I love to see it from a sustainable standpoint, and I love to see it from a, like, let's not freak out over new launches kind of standpoint. I'm going on a rant, and it's the beginning of the video. Oh my God. With that being said, I know that sometimes people can come in here and being like, oh, well, isn't that so fancy fine of you to talk about this when you have, this is my job, bud. Yes, Peter, it is. Hello, Petey. Hi. You want to sit with me? Oh, yes. You hopped up in the chair with me. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Petey is sitting with me in my lap. So I do understand the irony of like me talking about this as someone who has a lot of makeup. But I want to be very clear when I say this. This is my job. I have worked in and around beauty and makeup for years, for much longer than I've had any of these platforms. I do not think people should be purchasing every single shade from every single launch. It's just, that doesn't make a lot of sense. We are all different in our opinions and our preferences and our styles of makeup, and that's wonderful. But it's also great when we can share that and we can all love like, you know, black lipstick or something like this. That I love, but I don't want to get it kind of twisted that, oh yeah, talking about consumerism when you have so much makeup. I get how it seems. I do. And I guess I don't owe anyone an explanation or anything like that. Also want to be very clear about that. I don't owe anyone an explanation for anything that I do with my life. However, it is important to me to have just kind of a little bit of an open, honest conversation with my community. With my community, by the way. I think I've made my point clear, and if anyone's confused, that's your business. But I sincerely want to talk about the makeup that I love, that I think is just exciting, that I get excited about, that I, want to share with y'all, that I want to use, that I want to try. That's that on that. Okay, here is the package, and now that Peter is sitting on my lap, I'm just going to open it like this. I am thrilled for this. This is my vibe. Oh. Who are they? Look, excuse me? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I keep this box for decor or use it for storage. The unicarton is usually the same as the box, and I have seen this on social media, so yeah. Ooh. Oh my. This is a tiny little detail, but I'm so glad that this side doesn't have like the little tabs like this. So I can just open it and it doesn't rip. Do you know what I mean? I like keeping my packaging nice, especially if I'm gonna keep it. And sometimes I keep it, okay? Otherwise I do recycle it. Yeah, I almost spilled my drink. Well. Unearthly? Unearthly. Okay. So here's the thing that I like. Literally all of it. I'm so happy to see like these kinds of like grayish. There's a little bit of like, this has a little bit of blue in it. This has a little bit of green in it. This has a little bit of like purpley in it, but they're kind of like neutrally. And then as you move over, you get a little more purple. You get the reds. Thank God there are freaking reds. And this crimson, like this shade and this shade. Yeah, dude, that's what I like to see. I'm very happy that these are kind of like, I hate to say it because it's like, but these like kind of bruisey tones. There's like the yellow, there's that like kind of taupey, mauvey, like almost like a lilac taupe kind of shade. I really quite enjoy that. I'm gonna tell you right now, I thought Gargoyle was my favorite, and Gargoyle is still one of my favorites. I kind of deconstructed it and like put in a couple other things that I liked to essentially have a more red vibe. This might be my new favorite Unearthly based on the color story alone, based on the things that like I use repeatedly. Each matte shade in here is a matte shade that I have used down to the core in palettes that I have and palettes that I use. Very, very happy to see that. Very, very excited to see even this one that kind of shifts. It has like a brown and then purple. I really like that. Quite into this color story. I think if you know me, or like, not that you know me, because hello, but like if you have watched my content, if you've seen my looks, this is very much daily color vibes. This is, I could scream actually. I could scream. It's even better in person than I thought that it would be, and I'm quite pleased with that. Dark Seduction? Okay. Nocturnal Kiss? Bear bite me. Vampire's Lair, Immortal Flame, dude. Okay, the names: Eternal Slumber, Haunted Heart. That's cool. Moonlit Veil, Cloaked Desire, Fanged Charm. I'm just reading them all now. Truly, that's a 10 out of 10 for me. For me, vibes. Hey, how many times have you heard me talk about vampires? It's a bit much. Is it? You know what? I think I could talk about vampires more. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think I could talk about vampires more. I don't know. Maybe I will. All right. I am stoked, dude. I am freaking stoked to use this. Oh my God. Is it a perfect palette? Kind of. I don't think I would deconstruct this one, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if there's anything I would switch out or add in. We'll see. The grays look so tasty. Those kind of like taupe. Oh, I really have been loving Unearthly's grays lately. I think they stepped up the gray particularly quite a lot, in my opinion, which is the only opinion I care about. Yup. This is the P. Louise base, which I have had for literally so long, and I like using it. I would say it's a good eye primer. I wouldn't say it's like, crazy, but it's a good eye primer, and I have it and I'm going to use it. Would I repurchase it? Not sure. Not entirely sure on that one. I like my Ultra White from Melt, which I don't know where that is at the moment, but this one is fine. Got like a jumbo tube of it that I've had for ages. Well, I just heard the news today. It seems my life is gonna change when I'm on a burn in the spotlight. Why? Why? Why, Peter? Clean enough. I'm going to take the Forbidden Embrace, which is like that lilac-y kind of taupey color. And I'm going to start by kind of patting that in here. Oh, that's exactly what I was hoping it would look like. Delightful. Seems my life. Why? Literally, like, why is that stuck in my head? Beautiful. Pretty. I don't think I can do anything. This Veins of Velvet. This one right here. That one. That matte one right there. This one. This is a kind of shade that I would go through a million billion times. And yeah. I'm gonna run it on the outer V and then into the crease a little bit, but don't be afraid to let this get a little messy. That is a gorgeous shade. That's a gorgeous shade. Ooh, now I think what I want to do is take one of the purpley shades, the Eternal Slumber. So this shade, and I'm gonna do inner corner purple, yeah. Oh yeah, yup, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, because I need a little red in this and I just can't help myself, I'm going to take the shade Bite Me, which is just that like matte red that looks kind of orangish, and I'm going to run it into the crease ever so slightly. So I said slightly. And okay. Bring it up a little bit higher. Okay. Well, that one isn't messing around. Ooh. So that kind of took away that like mauve-y kind of purple there. So now I'm going to take the Bear Bite. Yes, Bear Bite. That kind of like yellowy peachy tone, and I'm gonna just see what it looks like right here. No. Rerouting. We're rerouting. I like that shade. It's not the vibe for what I'm going for, and that's okay. Just gonna trend on out. I'm gonna just like slightly take a Q-tip to it, and I like buff it. It's cute. But I'm going back to the Forbidden, what was it? Forbidden Embrace. Okay. Hello? Yeah. Oh, my eyebrow hair growing back and I forgot. Oh yeah. Yeah, vibes. The casual daytime vampire look. You know, I'm gonna bring this edge a little higher. Oh, I went in too heavy. Is it getting out of control? Maybe. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I love bronze so much, and I feel like you think you know what I'm gonna do. I think you think I'm gonna pick this one. But I think I'm going to pick that one. Or maybe both. But Dark Seduction. Calling my name. Yeah. Okay, and also because I can't help myself, what if I took just a little bit of that one? What if I took just a little bit of the red, the Crimson Heart, just like a tiny bit right in the center? Ooh, yeah. Okay. Bro. Ooh. It took a little bit more than anticipated, so it is kind of taking over the bronze, but that's okay. Oh, I love that. Really pretty. Now here's where I'm really gonna start to feel better because the lower lash line will always make me happy. I'm gonna use the About Face Smell Before Rain. I'm actually gonna take that first shade, the Forbidden Embrace, that kind of like lilac-y mauve, and run it like all the way across. Get it like a little smoky to start. Yeah, just a little bit of that. Forbidden Embrace is really pretty. I like that quite a lot. That's a good freaking shade. Oh, I love that. Ooh. Then I'm gonna take Velvet Division, Veins of Velvet. Velvet Division? What? Ooh. Oh. Listen, burgundy, red, need I say more? Under the eye? Need I say more? What do you think about right now? I want you to comment below. Oh, sweet God. Oh, sweet God. Here's the deal though. This is feeling like a little, just like the tiniest hair too light. I think I need to amp up the inner corner just a little bit because it's feeling kind of like, okay, but just a little more purple on the inner corner. I really want that purple to be there. Ooh, yeah. Adding just that little bit more, yeah. Oh yeah. This is the freaking eye look, dude. Like maybe another sparkle shade like in the inner corner. However, I think this being as matte as it is with that little bit of shimmer on the lid, that's what I want the focus. That's where I want the balance. I want it to be a little bit more matte than it is shimmery. And I like that. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. I do kind of think a black eyeliner is maybe necessary here because as much as like a red would be really cool or like a deep burgundy would also be really great, I want black eyeliner, you know? I'm gonna use the Trixie Hotline black gel liner. I love this stuff. Oh my God. Dear at TwitchCon. I met Dear at TwitchCon. Dear, love you so much. I don't know if you're would ever see this, but we chat about makeup and it's so lovely. It's so nice. But when I was at Dear's panel, there was Trixie Cosmetics stuff like all about, and it was so great. And we got to take these home. So technically I got this eyeliner from TwitchCon, which was so great because that was just a good time. But also I love when you get stuff that you actually are going to use at panels that you go to. And so far I've been loving this. And Dear was like, oh, you're going to live. And I was like, we'll see. And I'm like, damn, you're so true. You were spot on with that one. And look at that line. And look at that line. That wing is crazy. That's so good. If I do say so myself. This liner just like, it glides so easy. I love these in the gel liner. The new Scarlet one from Melt Dude. Don't even get me started actually. Don't even get me started actually. Wow. Woo. I'm really liking how this look is looking so far. This is exactly kind of what I was going for. So I love when that happens, which I'm not gonna lie, it happens pretty much every time because I listen to the things that I want to wear. Like I listen to whether it's like stuff in my dreams, or lately I've been dreaming in a lot of like maroons and burgundies again, which is pretty common for my like dream patterns. But it's been quite nice lately. And it's just like this kind of like vibe. I don't know. There's something vampire about it, which I do enjoy, obviously. Obviously. Where is my mascara? For mascara today, I'm going to go in with the Half Magic tubing mascara, and then it's the one in Urchin. It's Electric Urchin. It's the Half Magic Electric Mascara in the shade Urchin, and it is also a tubing mascara. And then I'm going to layer it with the Melt one. You've heard me talk about this. It's, I believe, on a short as well on here, but this is kind of my like mascara little tip, and it works phenomenally. Phenomenally. Okay, see ya. Okay, so this is kind of where I have landed the look so far. I have a very light base on. I added a bunch of blush, which I really love, this cute little lip, and I really like the focus being the eyes. I kind of want to maybe draw it out a little bit further. However, I think I'm just excited to use this palette again, which is a wonderful sign. I'm already thinking about looks that I want to do in each kind of category of like color story that's happening within the palette. I do think that all of these colors together is quite stunning. And again, I think just vibe-wise alone, this is not going to be shocking to me, but that's kind of why I'm sitting here also. I love this. I love that these grays and some of these like purpley tones aren't really like just a straight up gray. Like there is some, dare I say, nuance to these shades, but I do quite enjoy that like green gray, this kind of like gray that has a little bit of blue, but it's a little bit more taupe in person. I just quite enjoy these. I think this is really stunning. I can't wait to use the other colors. I can't wait to do another look. There is a mirror in the palette as well. That is something to note. What is the price? Let me double check. This is $74. The palette itself is $74 alone, which is not cheap. But again, I think a lot of cheap makeup, I would much rather, this is just kind of like a side note, but I would much rather have like one or two really good palettes that you really love and that you really want to invest in versus a bunch of cheaper palettes that you might not like or might not be good quality and that you might not get the use out of it that you think that you would. As someone who has bought a absolute multitude of makeup in my life thus far, not that you need to take my word on anything, but if you do, I have so much cheap makeup that I end up either just, it goes bad, it starts to smell a little weird, the quality burns my eyes. I have very sensitive skin, and oftentimes with cheaper and cheaply made products, there's a lot of filler products in there that don't necessarily even need to be in there. And this isn't like a clean beauty, like you need to take everything out. This is just simply cheap and shouldn't be by your eyes. So that's just my take on that. If the price is right, this is the color story you love, this is something you want to buy and invest in, I don't think you will be disappointed. I love that you can take the pans out of this. If you want to take just a couple in a tiny little magnet pan, oh, wonderful. I have to admit that I do think already I like this one better than Gargoyle, and I loved the Gargoyle palette. I loved it. I was so happy to see that. This though is next level. It might be this one, Gargoyle, and then I'm not sure. I've since customized my Gargoyle palette. If you want to see that, let me know. But actually, you might have already seen that. I can't tell. Either way, thank you so much for spending your time here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you made it to the end, comment your favorite vampire. I would love to, whether it be fiction. I was going to say whether it be fiction or real. As a reminder, you can use Courtney with Unearthly. I absolutely adore them. I love being affiliated with them. It is an honor. And if you would like to use that code, it is an affiliate code, so I do get a small commission from it. And also the brand sees that you use it. And I would love to work with them some more. So thank you so much if you use my code. It means more than I can say. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me for more makeup and beauty content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Yes, Petey. Yes, Petey. She says hello, by the way. She's still sitting on my lap like a little precious baby. Looking good. Looking devilishly handsome. Okay. Mwah.